Wednesday, March 3/16, 5:55 a.m. Work starts at 10, ends at 7. Thank you so much to Dr. Soap and Wash for sharing my videos. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. And thank you everyone that is watching me. I'm so excited for your energy and still hanging in with me. I have been working and I am excited and exhausted, and I need to start with, okay, so I'm in school studying for certification, and the spirit's like, you need to be studying some word to express what it means to be spiritually gifted and how to get these things. Again, is thinking of others. So my plan is and project is very simple, and if I keep it simple, we can follow. So I wrote down some scriptures, and I don't have them right now. I want to tell you what I've been doing with my time on YouTube. I'm basically talking back to the Baltimore news stations and the people that's on it, and we're going back and forth. And this time, I'm kind of back on the vibe of my original channel, Miss Mama Watt. And this is, I would say, 2009 to 2012, where I was communicating heavy and, no, I wasn't. It wasn't 2012 because I went to school in 2010. So I would then say 2007 to 2009, I was communicating heavy on the YouTube about my project, and it was just like Park Heights and Belvedere. A lot of people trying to call me scam, a liar, crazy, trying to rob me. That's Park Heights. And I would just have the I would just go back and forth in conversation and not get in the grease pit level. But here I found myself in the grease pit. I walked into the grease pit, and that got me off my vibe. So anyway, the getting me back on my vibe is to explain that I know where I am, and if I can just tell everyone else, okay, we built on the 1, 2, 3. We tore down on the 0. We built on the 1, 2, 3. We got acquainted on the 1. This is the 2. The 2 is about balance. Again, beef sector. Shout out to Raw. Shout out to all the beef sector and the beef sector queens, and this little part of the internet I call ghetto net. So this is the 2, and the 2 is, now that we're acquainted from the 1, the 2 is about balance. Shout out to Raw from Raw Privilege, Raw Be Privileged channel. And the 2 is about balance and respecting one another's journeys. So I have to respect the time and energy, and especially the editing, that people put into their channels to make it popular. And shout out to, okay, Ashley Miller is just incredible and insane, because she's one of those put on the cameras and just start talking. And, she does her thing, and I respect it. But and again, my thing is to be parks, to be outside, and to make a difference on the news reports and the medical reports and the business and the financial reports. That is the energy that I feel we possess. And by we, I mean the inner city population, which is not skin color, even though at the same time I recognize the demographics of the inner city. But the inner city is about a corrupt and a pegging culture from both sides. So whatever the proper word to describe that, this is I have very special feelings about Miss Vivian that I won't get into right now. She is one of 3 women on the internet that actually have my phone number and I talk to. Of course, that's past tense for Miss Vivian. But I tried to make up with Miss Vivian before we got into the grease pit, and definitely before she threw a death wish at me. So, I do apologize for the terrible things that I said about her parents. That was not nice.